Stephen G. Wentworth, of a distinguished English family and a prominent banker, founded a private school for boys in Lexington, Missouri in 1880 as a memorial to his deceased son, William. Sanford Sellers Sr. was called to the academy in its first year to remain at its head for 52 years. Today, Colonel James M. Sellers is president of Wentworth and carries on his father's noble educational ideals. Lexington, Missouri, located about 40 miles from Kansas City, is a thriving modern center, rich in colorful history and Southern tradition. The first settlers came here from Kentucky in 1822 and virtually carved the original community out of the wilderness. The Battle of Lexington was fought here during the Civil War. The Wentworth Corps has reenacted this struggle on several occasions, including the recent 100th anniversary of the original battle, adhering as much as possible to the actual tactics involved, including the use of hemp bales. Throughout this area, numerous Civil War landmarks and historical architecture reflecting the city's exciting past are proudly preserved. The physical properties of Wentworth Military Academy are located within the city, a short distance from the business district. The beautiful campus is a pleasing blend of old and new. Original buildings are gradually being refurbished or replaced by the latest in modern educational facilities. Dedicated in 1923, the Spirit of the American Doughboy is a memorial to cadets who served in World War I. Distinguished graduate General Hogue, class of 1910, built the Alaskan Highway and commanded the American Army in Korea. General Lutz, class of 1908, staff assistant to General Eisenhower in planning D-Day. General Tinker, class of 1908, namesake of Tinkerfield, Oklahoma, perished leading an air attack at the Battle of Midway. President Truman is an honorary colonel of Wentworth. Colonel Lester B. Wyckoff began his career at Wentworth in 1915 as a coach, progressing over the years to secretary and treasurer, and to his present position as superintendent. He has done much to blend quality with progress. Since 1935, Colonel Wyckoff has led Wentworth to the heights it has now attained. War years and financial hard times which threatened the existence of the academy were met and overcome by his foresight and leadership. The new student enrolling in Wentworth has an esteemed tradition to uphold. Here, he will acquire a keen sense of duty and responsibility, yet he will have every opportunity to develop fully his own individual personality and judgment. Registration in the administration building is the beginning of the processing procedure. Later, the counseling department will give a number of tests, enabling the counselor to determine the aptitude of each student, to help in selecting his studies, and to help the teacher in instructing the individual according to his interests and abilities. There are often questions to be answered and decisions to be made, and the faculty members are always ready to listen with understanding and to counsel with care. The aid of these qualified counselors is available to any cadet day and night. After registration, the cadet goes to the quartermaster store, where he is outfitted with a complete set of uniforms. He then proceeds to his room, where he unpacks. He may bring his own rug, curtains, pictures, or other personal items to help create the atmosphere of his own home. First uniform inspection enables the new cadet to be fully briefed on all points concerning the handsome uniforms. It is up to every cadet and his roommate to keep their quarters neat and clean. It is inspected thoroughly every day. The Academy offers a variety of subjects to the high school student. Among them are mathematics, English, social studies, science, and languages. The college also offers a wide curriculum and provides an opportunity for students to enter any number of fields, including engineering, law, journalism, and medicine. Wentworth today is, of course, many times larger than it was in 1880, yet small enough that every individual student is given the personal attention so essential to his education and development. This is one of the prime reasons why enrollment is limited. Wentworth is especially proud of its teaching staff. Every instructor has qualifications far beyond those required for his particular field, plus a personal interest in maintaining the high standards of education which have dominated the Academy for generations. The junior college and high school are fully accredited by the North Central Association of Colleges and Secondary Schools and by the University of Missouri. Wentworth is also a member of the American Association of Junior Colleges and the Independent Schools Association of the Central States. The fountain room is a popular spot to relax after a day of study and drill. Both high school and college students have separate, fully equipped recreation rooms where the exacting schedules of schoolwork are soon forgotten. Wentworth places great importance upon spiritual values. The chaplain conducts non-denominational services in the school chapel every Saturday afternoon. In addition, each cadet is required to attend the church of his choice every Sunday. Wentworth's splendid library offers a wide selection of books and reference materials that are available to cadets throughout the 6 daily class periods and also 7 nights a week. Evening work is supervised by a faculty officer, resulting in good study habits. The famous Wentworth Marching Band achieves perfection and precision by constant practice. Their outstanding ability has won for them the honor of playing at President Johnson's inauguration and a first-place award at the New Orleans Mardi Gras. The band is also an active participant in many important sporting events throughout the year, and their lively music adds spirit and color to the games. Of course, athletics play a vital role at Wentworth. Sports and sportsmanship are certainly necessary for a well-rounded education. Each cadet engages in some type of athletics, whether it's on a varsity, intramural, or recreational basis. There is always a keen sense of competition, but the development of the man is even more important than the winning of a game. The overall athletic program is aimed toward teaching each cadet the value of leadership, teamwork, and cooperation, and the ability to win with humility or lose with grace. A proud addition to the Wentworth campus is the new $1 Million Field House, which is one of the finest structures of its type in the entire country. It contains facilities for all indoor sports, with individual rooms for handball, wrestling, gymnastics, indoor golf and tennis, weightlifting, and boxing. The arena features an Olympic regulation track and 4 basketball courts. Second deck and rollaway type seating provide ample accommodations for any major indoor athletic event. Adjacent to the main auditorium are the finest in shower and locker room facilities. Lighting and mechanical innovations provide the ultimate in spectator and player comfort throughout the entire year. During inclement weather, full dress parade and other drill activities may be held within the huge arena. Adjacent to the field house is the new Olympic-sized swimming pool, which offers spacious facilities for competitive and recreational swimming the year round. Such provisions as below-surface lighting, constant temperature and purification controls, spectator seating, and harmonious color scheme make this pool one of the most popular places on the campus. Both the high school and college swimming and diving teams now have the opportunity to practice under Olympic regulation conditions, which is a valuable asset during competitive meets. Within easy distance of the campus and included in the athletic facilities, Wentworth's own country club is available to cadets for horseback riding, golfing, and skeet shooting. The clubhouse is also utilized for parties and banquets. The Academy has an extensive aviation program, offering flight training to cadets at the municipal airport by instructors certified by the Federal Aviation Agency. A student may obtain not only a private pilot's license, but also a commercial license as well if he desires. High health standards have constantly been maintained at the Academy. However, in case of illness, a health center with a competent nurse is always available to each cadet. The name Wentworth Military Academy may give some a first impression that its primary purpose is military training. On the contrary, the military is a strong feature of the curriculum, but has never been permitted to interfere with scholastic work. However, the United States Army does provide a staff to train the cadets in military science. Cadets are taught the theoretical aspects of basic military subjects through formal classroom-type instructions. Each Wednesday afternoon during regular drill period, the cadets apply those fundamentals they have learned. In the fall and spring of each year, the Cadet Corps participates in a field training program during this drill period. Again, physical development is stressed, but combat formations, battle drill, first aid, and bivouac training are also important. The ranking of cadets gives each individual a deeper sense of responsibility, enables him to solve problems with confidence, and impresses him with the proper respect and use of authority. A cadet is thoroughly instructed in military tactics so that our country can be better prepared through his knowledge and training. The Academy provides senior ROTC, and it is possible for a cadet who has fulfilled all requirements to be granted an Army commission upon completion of a baccalaureate degree. Wentworth is proud to be one of the original honor schools of the United States, the highest rating given by the Department of the Army. The indoor shooting range enables cadets to become proficient in the use of small arms. Traveling targets make checking hits an easy matter. Various social functions are arranged for the cadets about once a month by the Academy hostess. However, everyone especially looks forward to the annual military ball, sponsored by the military department. Highlighting the evening is the crowning of the brigade and company queens and other ceremonies associated with the event. Here, truly, the cadet has his finest opportunity to look his spit and polish best and to display his social graces to advantage. A nationally known band is engaged to provide dance music for the couples, and specialty acts furnish entertainment throughout the evening. During the month of February, the brigade takes a night off from scholastic duties and travels by bus to Kansas City's huge municipal auditorium to present the annual Wentworth Show. Many weeks of rehearsal have gone into preparation of the program, highlights of which are precision drills, Indian dances, a sham battle, full dress parade, and other exhibitions of the diversified talents of the cadets. Colonel Wyckoff has personally correlated and directed the show since its inception and acts as master of ceremonies during the presentation. Through the years, the show has become such a smash hit that the immense auditorium has been filled to over its 10,000 capacity, and many persons have had to be turned away. During retreat, after the numerous daily activities, and before the evening study period commences, the cadet stands silently at attention as the flag is lowered. Every cadet salutes, expressing his appreciation for America and all of the other freedom-loving nations of the world. Following retreat, the cadets have supper in the spacious dining room. After the blessing, the meal is served home style, with a faculty member and his family at each table. Menus are carefully planned on a weekly basis, with close attention given to balanced diet, nutrition, and variety. Graduation Day is the climax of many months of intense academic and military training. The slightly bewildered boy who originally entered Wentworth now finds himself not only a man, but also a gentleman. He has the confidence and assurance that he has the mental, physical, and moral training that have prepared him to accept the responsibilities of leadership. Whatever he does or wherever he goes from here, he will always remember his experiences and achievements and his friendships with other young men who may have come from any of the 50 states or numerous foreign countries. Here today, before an assemblage of fellow students, proud parents, distinguished alumni, and guests, he will receive his scholastic awards as well as a diploma. With the passing of each year and graduation ceremonies, Wentworth moves forward to accept the challenges of the future. Every new method of education that will be found to be definitely superior to older methods will be adopted. Facilities will be enlarged, enrollment will increase, and physical appearances will change. Only those fundamental principles that guided Stephen Wentworth will be adhered to as strictly as when he founded the Academy. Continuing with, and as part of the ceremonies, the brigade goes on parade for the benefit of the graduates and visitors. To observe the precision formations of the honor guard and other drills to follow, bring many reflections to the executive personnel of Wentworth. The Academy has taken great pride in training growing young men for a growing America. Attesting to the fact that these lofty purposes have been successful are graduates who have brought honor to the Academy and glory to their nation as they have assumed the responsibility of citizenship. Good citizens are developed through proper environment and education, and these are prime factors at Wentworth. Whether a man becomes an engineer, doctor, soldier, lawyer, or businessman, he has a responsibility to himself and to his fellow man. Wentworth's sincere endeavor has been to instill this sense of responsibility in each individual so that his influence can help make our country stronger and make the world a better place in which to live with freedom and dignity. There is a continual sense of satisfaction and achievement at Wentworth, watching these young men develop and learn to solve problems with patience, to meet crises with calm, and to face conflicts with courage. These are the things that have contributed to the flowing spirit of Wentworth, a spirit that has established a solid niche in the elements that make America great. The climactic event of graduation day and the final ceremony of the school year is the very solemn and impressive gesture of devotion to flag and country. A circle is formed by the junior college graduates, and around them is formed a square by the high school graduates. A folded American flag is taken around the circle and presented to each junior college graduate, who removes his cap and bends and kisses the flag. At the conclusion of this ceremony, a colorful and traditional bedlam erupts, with the cadets jumping wildly about and throwing their caps into the air. It's all over for another year, and cadets start migrating in every direction to homes and loved ones for a vacation of relaxation. The officers and staff of Wentworth hope that you have enjoyed this brief pictorial visit to one of the truly great educational institutions of our country, second to none in the opportunities it offers boys and young men to become the business, professional, and military leaders of tomorrow.